Welcome to Family Product Reviews. If you are new here, support us by subscribing. Today we will be reviewing the Clearblue Digital Ovulation Test, 20 ovulation tests. Very accurate, and was introduced to me by a fertility specialist. Always take it in the afternoon around 12 p.m. The OB-GYN strips are the same thing, but the OB-GYN strips require you to read the test yourself, 1 line negative, and 2 lines positive. The Clearblue tests do the same thing, but they built a device that gives you a blank circle, or a smiley face instead of having you read lines. But it's a good way to recognize when you're ovulating so that you can be familiar with your body for future months. Totally worth the money. It's so hard to assume when you're ovulating, and this makes life between you and your significant other so much easier. Is this particular type of CBOP a good product? Perhaps everyone seems to say so. Other than that, it worked well for me, and gave a smiley for 2 consecutive days. Now it's working, but it seems that 15 seconds is not enough. Ends up with the stick not flashing the testing symbol. Your body can gear up, then not, and a few days later be really ready to really ovulate late in your cycle. The test kit is reasonably priced, comes with easy instructions, and the digital results are very clear. They're no more complicated or messy than taking a home pregnancy test, so if you've ever done that, you're set. The Clearblue digital test continues to work after a positive, and really allows you to learn your cycle. For reference, the first day of the cycle is the day when the period menstruation begins. Since the ovulation only lasts for 2 days, and occurs once a month, the testing sticks can be preserved for next cycle. I've since researched optics closer, and found one important bit of information that was never included in Clearblue's manual. From what I've since read, LH can surge in the morning, but it takes a few hours before it can be detected in one's urine. When you get the hang of it, and can narrow it down to a few days before you ovulate, you can make this box last for 2 months. Only downside is that on fertility meds you get multiple blinking smiley face days. 5 for me. If you are looking for something easy to track your ovulation, this is what you want. You don't have to sit there and decide if one line is darker than the other. It is a huge help knowing the day, and without something like this the process is much more difficult. Don't forget you can look at the actual strip to see the 1 or 2 lines. That helps you determine how strong your positive is. For some people, the depth of color on the second line. It's worth a few extra dollars for the confirmed accuracy and the peace of mind. As someone that suffers from PCOS and infertility, these mishaps are heartbreaking for those who struggle trying to have a baby. The digital smiley face is much easier to read than those faded lines on the regular ones. If you are going to make a product that there are 20 strips with, make sure the battery lasts that long. Works as intended, but see your GYN sooner rather than later if you're not getting BFP. I've tested at 12 in the afternoon, had a negative, then at 5 tested again, and had a positive. Mid-kiss the screen stopped displaying anything, which, according to the instructions, means that the tester is damaged. Pee on the stick, let it think for about 5 minutes, and voila! A smiley face tells you if your LH surge is happening, an empty circle if not. It worked better, but it would occasionally have an error message for no reason, which is a real problem when you have only 1 morning pee a day, and are testing for something that is only positive 1 day out of the month. It really helps to take the guessing out of trying to figure out when you are ovulating. We're trying this for the first time, and it's definitely easier to read than cheaper brands. However, you have to follow the directions very carefully. The second pack worked fine, but they are expensive, and waste time if you get a bad box. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, and leave your comments below.